Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. Give him two lips like roses and clover. Then tell him that his lonesome nights are over. Sandman.
This is being filmed for Aurora here. I came late because I'm irresponsible. Yeah. And I just kind of want to put out a little message to the people in the dorms watching this eventually. So which camera should I look at? This one? Okay. This is in the unlikely, or actually quite likely at the rate I'm going, event that I am dumped by the time this is edited and shown. So I just want to say something. Hi. My name is Jamie Shafts. I am 5'8½", but I am more than happy to slouch to a healthy 5'6". I enjoy eating food, and I'm looking for somebody with a car because I'm not gonna lie, I like to drink. And you can reach me at 206-944-6632. That is not my phone number. It was supposed to be Jordan's. That was the surprise.
That is my phone number. Why did you put my phone number out?
Because I'm not going to put my phone number on Roar, So I figured that maybe we could, you could tell me at rehearsal, if anyone called.
I'll forward your messages.
Oh, that's nice. Somebody gave up being selfish for Lent.
I'm so bad with girls, like I have all these awkward little idiosyncrasies with girls, like I don't really know how to like break it to them when I'm breaking up, so usually what I have to do is like put a joke about breaking up in my stand-up routine, and then invite them to the show.
You, man.
What? Sorry. Sorry, guys. I didn't know how to tell him.
So I'm actually geeky enough to have one of these protectors for my one card. Have you seen people that have these? You can get them for like $100 at the bookstore. I swear to God, this was $7 for the plastic thing. So I left the tag on it so I can return it when I'm done with this trick. But I do have like this other option for taking care of your one card to keep it safe and protected, so I want to show it off to you. Can we do that? All right. It's called an envelope. It's really good, trust me. Okay. So you put it inside nice and securely, okay? And it holds it in there really well, I'm gonna lick it up. I'm licking the envelope, not her one card. This is sort of like, it bends with the card freely. It disguises the card. It just looks like an ordinary envelope, so people wouldn't steal it or anything like that. And it's kind of like the one card equivalent of like putting a paper bag over your head or something, because it just covers up the whole thing instead of being clear plastic. I'm just kidding. I swear. All right. So, you're cute, okay? You're cute. What year are you, by the way? Okay, so I feel really bad that I'm like making fun of this freshman. All right. Well, anyway, so it bends really well with the thing, and you can kind of see the few. Oh. Did you hear that? Yeah. That was that was the sound of a $15 charge on your student account. Okay, so actually, I think we can use the magical powers of the envelope. Will you cup your hands like you're like begging for money? Yes, exactly. Not that you would or anything. I mean, I'm just saying here. Just a snap over the top. Oh. And the one card is just fine. Thank you. What was your name again? Kelly. Look her up on Facebook. Really cute girl that you'd love to hang out with probably. Okay.
When I'm around my girlfriend and her little text message thingy goes off, like her little beep, that's all it is. No matter what conversation she's in, boom, dropped. And she acts like a dog when you have like a silent whistle around. She's like, phone, 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 phone. And she has to dig through a giant purse to find it. And it pisses me off because I'll call my girlfriend and she won't answer. And usually it's like when she's borrowing my car or something. So I figured a system out to actually make her answer the phone, though, and I'm going to let you guys in on it if anyone ever ignores your phone call and you want them to answer. When it goes to their voice message, if they let it get to their voicemail, they're bad. Because you can press star on their voicemail, and you can press star when you call your own phone from a different phone to access your voicemail. And chances are, good chances are, their PIN code is their birthday. Real good chances. If you know any of your friends' birthday, they're done for. It just so happened it was her birthday. Of course. So I changed her outgoing message to, well, I've done it a number of times. One was, I pretended to be the Antichrist. I was like, hello, this is the Antichrist. I'm not due back until 2012. So you just want to go ahead and leave me a message. And then, or I'd be like, oh, hey, what's up? Hey, Abby can't make it to the phone right now. But Mr. and Mrs. Pierce, if you're listening to this, you know what? We're happy together. And we're not coming back. And my band is good. And once she gets a number of messages being like, is this Abby? What the I don't think this is the Antichrist's phone. That's really funny. Ha ha ha. She'll get the point. And she'll start to answer her phone. So you can do that to any of your friends. It's fantastic.
So EMS, this will be a quick one. EMS, Emergency Medical Services. That is what we have on campus. Do you know what it's called the rest of the United States? Emergency Medical Technician. We are literally a letter short from being right there. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell does a service do? Like, if I break my leg, are they going to bring me like a hot cocoa and a towel and be like, just walk it off? Because I'm not legally allowed to touch you. Okay? But I have 7 pairs of gloves on. I'm going to go charge the cart. I'll be right back.
I don't understand the concept of being fashionably late. Does anybody, who has showed up to a party fashionably late on purpose? Yeah, it's like acceptable. It's like we say the show tonight is going to start at 10, but then it doesn't show till 10:30. You know what I mean? I just don't, what else in life is that acceptable to do? Like, you can't be, fashionably at writing papers, and you're supposed to be like, well, this is but, I mean, it was fashionably A+. Or if you're, sex, for instance, it wouldn't be cool to be fashionably premature. You couldn't, I don't know, you're like, ah! And she look at you like, is that all you got? Well, I mean, yes it is. But it was fashionable. She'd be like, you remind me so much of those tow truck shenanigans. Boom. Right?
Oh, yeah. But a lot of things can kill you. Tylenol can kill you. Assassins can kill you. That's what they do. It's their job. Some of them are quite good at it. John Wilkes Booth. He was pretty good, right? No, I mean, I'm not defending him or anything, okay? It's pretty bad. Lincoln was a good guy, right? We all agree that. But he snuck into the theater, got past Secret Service, he shot Lincoln in the head, he stabbed Sir Major Henry Rathbone, then he proceeded to jump off the balcony, catch his spur on a flag, land on the stage breaking his leg, and still run away from a mob of people who was chasing him. It wasn't that ninja-like or stealthy, but it was effective, okay? Assassins are good.
So they came out with this study last week, okay? I believe this was published on the Register, UK newspaper. The study found out that girls or women like to talk 3 times as much as men. 3 times as much. And I was thinking to myself, okay, this makes a lot of sense. This makes a lot of sense. I can see how members of the opposite gender could find talking to each other a stress relief. I'll understand that. I accept that. I understand that. I accept that. The problem is that when they talk so much, it gives me a lot of stress. So it's one of those things that's kind of like a correlation there between the two. There are many other things that, can stress you out or relieve some stress. One thing that relieves stress for guys usually is taking a dump. Taking a huge dump. Like, there are very few things in the world that are as stress relieving as taking a huge Duke. So I might be alienating half the audience here, but trust me on this one. Think of like how good it is to like be like, oh, did you hear what Jimmy said to me today? That's what we feel when we're taking that Tuesday afternoon pool run.
It's the Dex that bothers me. Did you hear that we employ like I don't know, like ex-cons and stuff like that, which is I'm cool with, but like I want to know what you're like convicted of. You know what I mean? Like we were talking about rapists earlier. Yeah, what the hell? Maybe. Isn't it like a federal crime? I don't know. Because I've seen some people in there. I've seen this one dude. He's like some blonde guy who used to work at the sub place like before Quiznos was there. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. This guy would stare you. Lou, that's exactly what his name was, Lou. Lou would stare you down from a distance. And he was all like crafty with his sandwiches and like he'd be like, what do you like? I'll have a 12-inch wheat. Okay. You wanted white, right? No, I just said wheat. My mistake. He's making the sandwich, but he's like really slow about it. So I'm like, I don't know this guy. He probably just hates his job. I would too. But he's just like looking at me when he's like putting the tomatoes on, even though I asked for no tomatoes. You know what I'm saying? And he's like getting the spread out because they used to have this like little like, I don't know, brush for the mustard and mayonnaise. And they dip it in. And they do this. They dip it in. And Lou would look at me, kind of like you're looking at me right now. And slowly spread it across. And I know what he's thinking. We're going to get it on tonight. And we did, but so what? I don't want me and Lou's relationship to get in the way of our sandwich making. You know what I mean? Because then it's weird when I ask for like a 12-inch Italian. Because he is Italian.
But I didn't know that. I didn't know a lot of things, though. Like how long has Tylenol tasted better than orange Tic Tacs? Sorry, that just freaked me out. I use vitamins, and I went out, I had a really bad cold, and I had to buy some Tylenol, and I ate it. They're delicious. I had to stop myself from eating like the whole bottle, but this doesn't make sense to me. I'm not a doctor or anything, but haven't we discovered that children like eating sweet things? Right? This seems a little contradictory to me. Do we need to give children a reason to further put small, easily swallowable instant death in their mouth and have it taste like sugar? Because adults can get by. Well, shouldn't we make them taste bad, if not at best normal? No incentive to eat? Yeah.
All right, that's all I have today. Thanks so much, guys.
All right, thanks everybody. Sorry you had to hear all that. Scott Rowan is my name.
Thank you.
All right, that's all. Thank you very much. I'm Sean.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, that was it. Great. I can go back to writing my paper. Thanks, everybody.